Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. This is basically the extended version of What's New Tuesday. And what you're seeing here is the Scourge Kirovets Tier 8 Russian heavy tank. Now the reason I'm showing you this tank is because this is January the 31st. Tomorrow is February the 1st, and that will be the first day this tank will be available. This is the tank of the month for February. So tank of the month, those are real simple. They charge you $10. You get this tank, which is pretty awesome, $850 gold, and I think a week, it's either 3 days or a week of premium time. I don't remember, and you get some boosters. Terrific. This is a terrific tank, Russian heavy, tier 8, good stuff basically. If you're interested in the tank of the month. If not, well, that's okay. No big deal. But I wanted to use this because it's had a really good looking picture for the beginning of the video. Now the thing that this is really specifically for is tanks for free experience. They did not make an announcement of this, but free experience equals free tanks if you hoard it like I do. I don't run through the trees of tanks and go, oh, well, my upgrade, I'm 8,000 away from that new gun. Let me just go and spend 8,000 free experience and just accelerate my progress to that new gun. Oh, look, it's tanks for free experience. Oh, I don't have very much free experience because I blow it. I don't blow it. Hoard it. It's like gold. It's a free tank if you hoard it. So I'm a free experience hoarder. Myself, I have over 300 grand. I can buy any of the tanks that they have available listed. The most expensive one, I think, was like 303,000. So I got it covered, no problem. My problem is which one do I choose? So I just want to give you the heads up. Probably 4 to 6 weeks, there'll be another one, tanks for free experience. Sometimes they don't announce it like this time. But whenever you get free experience, now you get free experience if you have premium time from any tank. If you have a premium tank and you don't have premium time, you can still get free experience, but not as much. So that's why it's helpful to do something, that gets you free premium time, like contracts will do that, and other things. This season, you get that. If you pay attention and pick up free time, or like, Black Friday, they had a sale on the premium time, and I bought like 2 months of it. And my stash has increased, not decreased. So that will help you, and this is one of the ways it helps. They sell this tank in the store. Well, right now it's on sale for $7,490. But the regular price was $10,700, although the original price was over 13,000 gold for this tank. So for $10, getting 850 gold plus bonus items, jackpot city. That's what I can tell you. So tomorrow, for sure, I'm going to buy this. And I would assume quite a few of you are also going to do that. So that's going to be fantastic. Now we're going to go look at tanks for free XP, which was surprising that they did not announce this. Let's go all the way up to the far right. There's nothing over here, except 10s and 9s that, whatever. Now 10s and 9s don't interest me because there's no silver bonus. You don't make money, you actually lose money playing them, which is fine. if you're playing for fun. And, you know, I have a handful of those 9s and 10s, like the Iron Arnie, which is a fun tank to play. So every once in a while I play it. I don't play it once a day. But when it comes to contracts for medium tanks, I throw the Iron Arnie in there because it's a fun tank to play. You're not going to make any money, but it's fun. So we're looking at these guys. We'll start at the tier 8s, the very far end. Beach Party. Free experience, 90 or 80,000, 187,000. If you're interested, you know, it's a cool looking tank. I don't want this kind of Mad Max looking tank myself. Dun, 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 dun. The one that really floats my boat. Not this guy. There we go. Jackpotto. This is the dude. When I saw this was the shocker. It's one of the few blue tanks, not the only one, but it's the blue Swedish flag tank. I don't have one of these guys because they're expensive. Like the regular version was like 10,000. So I'm like, I'm not paying 10,000 gold for a tier 8. Sorry, it's not happening. Not when you can wait and get it for bonus, you know, bargain in the store, or free if you have free experience. And I've got the free experience to get that dude. That's probably the one I'm going to get. But there's a couple other ones that are really awesome. We're just going to count down from the high side to the low side. There's another one. This was really interesting. I'd never seen this tank before. The Samoa Nomad. Obviously, it's an autoloader. Just that French autoloader turret. So this dude, 5-shot heavy tank autoloader. With how much damage? 300. So 1,500 damage in one magazine. Probably not enough to kill. Well, I guess it is. It's enough to kill another heavy tank like this. So, kind of cool. You know, 50-50. The one thing that's really questionable is I've never seen it in battle ever. Not to my knowledge. I mean, I might have seen it and not, you know, registered. So, I'm just not aware of seeing it. There's another one right there. Legion 59 Patton. You know, a Chinese army loaner from America. This dude is like 9,800 gold. It was a terrific black card. Top tank. This is another butt kicker. 303,000. Alpine Tiger. It looks phenomenal. It has this bare steel look to it with this inlaid tiger pattern. This is one of the coolest looking tanks to me. I just think it looks terrific. I'm not a big heavy tank guy, so that's why it doesn't really do anything for me. I have heavy tanks, etc., but it's awesome. Someone's going to be getting that tank for free experience. Don't know who it is. It won't be me, but it could be. Here's a Ferdinand Fortress. If you're interested in these, you know, non-turret German sniper tanks. That's cool. I'm not interested in that myself. What else do we have? Oh yes, a King Tiger. This one last week was a special sale, like 7,100 gold. Now it's 50% off. It's like 14,000 or 13,800. It's a super expensive tank. My only complaint is that turret has this rusty look to it, and I'm like, it doesn't do anything for me. I would want this Africa Core colors. That's what I would like. So I like this, and it would be a free Tiger 2, which is tempting. So the free Tiger 2 versus that Swedish flag tank destroyer with that, unbelievable angled armor. Those are the two horses that are going through my brain. Then we have Verzilla, which I don't know what the heck this KV4 is. It doesn't do anything for me. But to somebody who likes those Russian tanks, this was probably really cool. Man, it's like a boat. A Russian gun barge. Not interested in that. Don't ever remember seeing one. Literally, today's the first time I've ever seen one. And it's just ugly. I mean, that's just my problem with it. It's just ugly. Here we go. The Deathstalker Patton. I don't know. It would have been black to me. Deathstalker name, it would have been a black design. I don't know. That's what I would have thought. Very good tank. 1450 hit points. Hammer has more than that. And that's a tier 8. The Hammer's a tier 7. Like, I'd rather have the Hammer myself. That's just me. This is the one that's my other interest, the Patriot. America, America. Team America, baby. Tough to beat. The Patriot is like, I got to talk to my friends because I think that the Patriot is a tier preferential. I think it's a tier preferential, tier 8, which makes it more interesting if that's the case. I like that STRV, the look of it, but man, tier preferential Patriot might be the way to go. If that's the case. I just don't remember. That was the Deathstalker. We already looked at that guy. There's not a lot of tanks available, but there's enough to make it a problem. I mean, a problem meaning tough decision. Because there's like three good ones: the Tiger, the Patriot, and that Swedish flag tank. I would think I would get more action out of the Patriot. Something I would use more. If it's a tier preferential, that is like hard to beat. But I would expect the Patriot to be available. The STRV, I think, is that a black box tank? I'm not sure. I gotta pay attention. I didn't pay attention. And this is I think the end of those, because there's no tier 6s. Let's go look back over here. So there's not, like I said, there's not a lot of those tanks available for free experience. Well, I don't know. You would think that blue tank would just jump out at you, right? My gut reaction is that Swedish flag tank is not a black box tank. But I don't see it. Now we'll just go find the easy way. No, it's not a black box. Man, look, the angle on that is ridiculous. Yeah, it's a regular. It's not a black box. That means it's available all the time. It's a toughie. It's so unique. I don't know. So for me, it's a three-way toss-up. Is this one the King Tiger? And I'm a Tiger tank guy. And where's the regular version of this Blue Freak? Oh, there it is. Yeah, see, the regular version's 10,900. This one's even more. It's like 12,000 something. You know, this dude's expensive. So it's a real head scratcher. If this showed up in a tank card, it'd probably be a red card. Super rare. You just don't see these that often either. You don't see the difference is you don't see the King Tiger or Tiger 2s necessarily, but there are several versions. There's this one. You have this King Tiger. There's a captured King Tiger, which is the American version. There is the Tiger 2, which is the regular Tech Tree version, which technically is free. You just got to go through all the, different stages to get there. There's more than one. But surprisingly, I don't remember ever seeing an Africa Core Tiger 2, which is what I would like. But, whatever. So that's my dilemma. I have those two plus the Patriot. They're killing me. Patriot is in the very bottom. There it is. The Patriot I don't think is that expensive. My leaning on the price of the tank is to the STRV Blue Sniper. I'm leaning in that direction. But I got to find out from my friends if this is a tier preferential. I don't need it, but it looks cool. That's kind of the thing. So, tanks for free experience. Now, I looked, and there weren't any this time, and it comes and goes. There weren't any tanks for free experience in Cold War. There was absolutely nothing. Because I've gotten tanks for free experience, Cold War tanks, which was the WZ, the very bottom one. The WZ-122 was the tanks for free experience. And also, this dude here, Main Battle Tank 70, was another free experience tank. And my friend and I got this one because it was an Era 3 and we didn't have any Era 3s. I'm like, shit, what, sold? For free experience? We were a little short. About 100 grand, and so we use the conversion in the store to convert experience on the tank to free experience. I'll show you, which was actually on sale, like convert vehicle experience to free experience. It was on sale to where we were getting 35 to 1. So now it's on sale for 25 to 1, which means if you're short 100,000, it's going to cost you 4,000 gold for every 100,000 that you need to make up the gap. So if there was a tank that I wanted to get with free experience and I was 100,000 free experience short, I could just pay $4,000, which on some of those, would be a cheap price. If it was that, for example, that King Tiger, if I was 100,000 short, I could just pay 4,000, gold for it. And that's actually a cheap deal. So it's just one of those things. It all depends on your perspective. So there was no Cold War tanks for free XP. It's just World War II. And like I said, it's a toughie. It was tiers 7 and 8. There was no 6s at all. And no 9s or 10s. And they had 10s, on sale in the past for free experience. The last time that Tehran was like, man, I almost got it. It was expensive. I'm like, it's a 10. This Tehran is supposed to be really good, but this is a tier 10, and you're just not making any money. It's like I shouldn't go out of my way to buy, now free experience 10, sure, no problem. But I'm not paying gold for 10s and 9s. They just don't make gold. They don't make silver. The exception to the rule is the Iron Arnie. So this one, this STRVK, that was a operation tank, free. Just going to tell you what the deal was here. That was free. Cobra, Ultimate Season Pass tank from the previous season, free. Iron Arnie, yeah, I paid $91.70 for that. That was worth it. It's the only one I bought. KPZ 50T, operation, free. Object 780, current season, stage 100, free. You catch the drift? The only thing I bought in these tanks, the 9s and 10s, the only one I bought was the Iron Arnie. And it was awesome. I don't go around paying gold for stuff that's going to cost me more money to run. It's just stupid. That's just me personal. If you want to do that, hey, that's awesome. But you're going to have all your fun occurs essentially outside of the Iron Arnie, really. The fun stuff really is going to be tier 8 and below. And really, as you go further down the deal, the fun increases. There's not as much fun on tier 8 because you got to face 9s and 10s. Okay? And that's the problem. The 9s aren't, prohibitively bad. It's the 10s that are they're out there to crush you. And it's really, in fact, I call it a cheater match because that's what it is. When you put an 8 in a 10 match, it's a cheater match. The 8s are there to be consumed by the 10. It's not fun. It's not fair. Okay, so that's just the way it is. So don't feed the beast. Don't live on tier 10. And tier 8 you'll have some some good fun. I mean, you look at this. You have this beautiful blue tank. You have this beautiful Alpine Tiger. This is some good stuff right here, okay? You have another one. Now, it's not available in the tanks for free experience, but hey, since we're here, this is another beauty. This is an absolute beauty. That gold Chinese dragon is awesome. So the part of the fun of that tank is that it looks so cool. So that's the thing. To me, I'm not interested in that crazy stuff. You're going to have more fun buying the tank of the month, the Scourge Kirovets. You'll have more fun with that tank, tier 8, than you would have with any of the 10s and 9s, because that Scourge is going to make you money. And in the end, that's the killer. That turtle, not too good, but it's a good, novelty tank. So that is the thing. Do what gets you the most fun. That's going to make it more enjoyable. What the heck is that, dude? Oh, the WZ. Well, so that's the thing, man. That Nomad is it's kind of interesting. It has a really long, it's like 47-second stock reload. The reload on this is 47 seconds. Now it's going to come down to about, you can probably knock 20% off of that in general. So you knock 20% off of that, and you're looking at 9 seconds off. So you're about 38 seconds. Well, gee, isn't that fun? It's a killer, dude. The reload on that is a killer. Otherwise, if the reload wasn't a killer, this tank might be really good. I just don't ever remember seeing anybody use it. So I don't know what the armor, I don't know how good the armor actually is, but it looks, good luck penetrating that from the front, man. Good luck with that. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Man, that's got wicked armor. So that is really the thing. That's pretty much it. Let me go find this dude. Oops. There we go. Man, this thing is so low profile. That looks phenomenal. I don't know, it's a real toughie, but I'm leaning in this direction, but I got to find out info first. So this has been, the presentation and analysis of tanks for free experience, which is awesome. If you've hoarded your free experience like I have, you have a dilemma of many good tanks from which to choose. My friend's going to be thrilled when he sees this, because he's been saving tanks, free experience for tanks for a while. He's got over 400,000. He might have enough to get 2, which is really fantastic. So that's going to be great when I tell him. You got to figure out which ones we're getting. So one of the things I always say about key cards, free key cards from your long hauls. Free key cards equals free gold. Free gold equals free tanks. And free experience also can equal free tanks if you don't squander it on, ooh, there's an upgrade in 10,000 points. I'll get it now. No, I don't do that. Because what happens when you do that is, you get your stuff faster, which is fine. And I've got a couple of tier 9s that I could have done this on, but I don't do this. Actively, I do not do it because it's asking for trouble. Because if I would do that, let me show you, in fact, what I'm talking about. This is a tier 9 Jagdtiger German tank destroyer. So this is the chief, temptation. I'll show you. Upgrades. Oh, crud. There's a new gun in 47,000. Well, goodbye 47. I'd have to be a moron to do that. Now, I mean, when it's a couple hundred, when you're like, I could just, get by one game or whatever. So if I was like 900 away from the gun, yeah, I might do that. Okay, that's because a tiny amount. Okay, but I'm not doing 47, 48,000 because you're just throwing away free tanks. Because I have this tank and I have another one that's got the same this tier 9 dilemma, and that would be this T49. Whoops, there we go. Look at the upgrades on this dude. Yeah, on this one I got the final gun, and I did this all the hard way. Okay, and there was a lot that I could have used. I could have consumed it. I didn't. I just said, wrong. Hoard it. Do this. Look, I get the tier 10 and 225,000. Yeah, well, good luck with that. It's not that good of a tier 10. And I was, like stage 5 on the tree of this tank. I was like stage 5. I'm like, I could just go get a tier 10 halfway there. I could go, I can just go do the other ones. And so I just, goofed around here and there, and I said, well, I'll get the 6. I got the 6. And then I was like, yeah, and when nothing is going on, I got the 7. When nothing is going on, I got the 8. When nothing is going on, I got the 9. So I got the T49, tier 9. Yeah, whatever, dude. But no free experience. I'm not wasting it because I have the free experience that I have because I don't waste it. Yeah, that's really the only two. I might have consumed some. Now, this literally is first year, this tier 9 American artillery. To be honest, I probably did consume some of it because I was, in the beginning, we didn't know. There was no free experience for tanks. So I was like, yeah, whatever, dude. So it wasn't a dumb idea back then. So that one I probably did. I can't tell you for sure, but I probably did. But this was year 1 for me. And, I would say a couple of 3 months I had this. And I got the 10, and the 10, I don't like it. It's just not very good. It's great when it hits something, but it hardly ever hits something. And you just don't make money. So, whatever, dude. So that's the thing. I don't do that. You're asking to be in a bad situation. You're going, oh, look, tanks are free experience. Wow. Yeah, and if I would have saved all that free experience from those things, I could have gotten a free tank. Oh, come on, man. You see how it goes. So, I just pile up free experience and just leave it alone. Because now is the time when you can cash. Like those 300,000 free experience tanks, like that Alpine Tiger, that beauty. It's a beauty. It looks phenomenal. I could buy that for free. That's like a 13,000 gold tank or 12,800, whatever it is. It's expensive, okay? Just like that blue Swedish flag tank. So, I can choose anything that they have offered, and I've got extra because I hoarded it. So that's the thing. That's the secret. Free cards equals free gold equals free tanks, and free experience also equals free tanks if you wait long enough. My friend's going to be real happy when he sees it. So I have other friends that have some free experience, and they hoard it worse than me. So, whatever floats your boat. So if you have enough free experience to get any tank, that would be awesome. Even if it's not, if it's only a tier 7, I say only. If all you can get is a tier 7, okay, well, whatever. I don't know. The cheapest one was not that cheap, right? Let me look and see. Let's just look and see what was the lowest free experience option that was available. Fortress Ferdinand is one of them. Fortress Ferdinand was what, 234,000. Yeah, sometimes that, you know, they have those in, you know, for a lower amount. Yeah, that King Tiger, 276,000. It's a butt kicker. It's very tempting. 287,000 for this jerk. I swear there was a tier 7, wasn't there? Maybe there isn't. Patriot is 248. That's the cheapest one that I've seen so far. And I don't remember seeing a cheaper one than that. So there may be no 7s available. It just might be 8s. I'm double checking here. It looks like there were just 8s. No 9s, nothing, you know, nothing higher, nothing lower. There's no 6s for sure. I already saw that. So it looks like there's no 7s. So it's looking like you need 248, 248,800, I think is what it was. So it looks like the Patriot is the cheapest one. Well, if I got the Patriot, I could spend 47,000 and get my gun upgrade. No. See how it goes, man. It's just trying to zip me. They're tempting me. So no thanks. Deathstalker, that's the cheapest one, 174,000. That Deathstalker is the cheapest one, the M46 Patton. And then the Patriot is the next cheapest. Yeah, I think my friend could get both of those. He's got over 400. That's 420,000 basically. 422,000 for both of those, the two cheapest ones. That's a lot of free experience. But when you have, that's the thing about free experience. You get free experience if you have a premium tank, whether or not you have premium time. If you don't have premium time, your regular tanks do not generate free experience. That's one of the things I learned. So premium time jacks up your free experience. This Fatherland is super expensive for free experience. 8,000. I think this is the most expensive one. So if you like the graphic design of Soviet tanks, which that looks awesome. My son loves the Soviet graphic design. That's just that floats his boat. Okay, he'd have this tank if he played this game. He would have that tank. I think that one was the 308,000 is the most expensive one. The other one, I think Alpine Tiger, was 303. So that is the dealio. So that's the thing. Hoard your free experience, because now the next one will show up anywhere from 2 to maybe 8 weeks from now. So hoard free experience. If you don't have enough free experience to get a tank today or this week, don't worry about it. It'll come back. You know, I've been waiting about 4 weeks since the last one. My friend was like, well, we didn't get anything in the last one. We didn't have enough. It was now the next time it comes up, we're going to be, loaded for bear. Man, he's not wrong. So hopefully this helps you out. Please like the video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I mean, this is kind of boring, but this is the kind of preparation stuff that makes things fun in the future. So it's boring today, right now, a little bit. We're just looking at the stuff. And then you have to make a decision like myself. I haven't decided yet. So this will help you out. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Daily videos. And as you can see from the catalog, I'm not here making stupid crud. I'm trying to help people have more fun, maximize, their assets, whatever those may be, silver and gold, etc. So I got something else to work on. Another great game that I have to show you guys. It was fantastic. So that's going to be coming up. And this has been essentially an extension of What's New Tuesday. Tanks for free experience. So thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you guys later.